Good day everyone! So nandito ulit tayo sa aking YouTube channel, and then for today's video, gagawin natin is isosolve natin ang ating equation just written dito gamit ang principle ng circle. So in our problem, find the equation of the circle tangent to 3x minus 4y equals 4 at point -4, -4 and the center on the line x plus y plus 7 equals 0. So this kind of problem is very tricky. Bakit siya tricky? Kasi hindi given ang kanyang center, hindi rin given ang kanyang radius. So the only given here is the tangent line in the point of tangency, and at the same time a line na kung saan nandoon yung ating center. Okay, so paano ang gagawin natin ngayon? Okay, so to get the equation of the circle, ang una na lagi natin kailangan gawin is let us visualize and imagine what would be the illustration of our circle, or what would be the illustration of the given equations. So the first one is to assume values. Okay, so let us start with our tangent line. In our tangent line, which is 3x minus 4y equals 4, okay, so we have to assume some values para ma-graph natin ito. So this is our x and this is our y. So let's say for instance, the value of x is 0. Okay, so ang value ng ating x dito is nagbabari siya. Depende kung anong value ang gusto nyo. Because the purpose of this table of values ay para ma-graph lang natin yung ating line. Okay, so kung ang x natin ay 0, this is negative 4y equals positive 4. Dividing both sides by negative 4, okay, so the value of y is negative 1. And we are also given here our negative 4, which is yung ating point of tangency. So, ibig sabihin, ang point of tangency na yan, dyan dadaan ang ating tangent line. So, kung ang x natin ay negative 4, ang ating y will be negative 4. So, let's check. We have 3 times negative 4 minus 4 times negative 4 equals 4. So, 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. And then negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16 equals 4. So, negative 12 plus 16 is 4, which is also equal to 4. Okay, so if the value of x is negative 4, the value of y is negative 4. So, pwede na natin siya ngayon i-graph. Okay, so this is our table of values. 0, negative 1. This is 0, negative 1. And then we have negative 4, negative 4. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I'm going to extend this line, okay, so iyan yung tinatawag nating tangent line. So this is our tangent line, 3x minus 4y equals 4, which is tangent at point negative 4, negative 4. Okay? So, the next one is, ang kailangan nating makita, nasaan ba yung ating circle? Okay? So, sabi dito, ang circle daw natin ay may center na naandito sa ating line. X plus y plus 7 equals 0. So, paano gagawin natin? Let us graph this line para makita natin. Okay? So, the same process, kailangan nating gumawa ng ating table of values. So, meron tayong x and then y. So for our line, which is x plus y plus 7 equals 0. So nag-graph pa lang tayo ha, para makita natin, para ma-visualize natin kung ano ba ang itsura ng ating line na dadaanan ng circle. Okay, so if x is 0, okay, so the value of our y will be negative 7. Paano? Magiging 0 plus y plus 7 equals 0. Y equals, ililiban mo si positive 7, negative 7. So the same thing, if y is 0, this will be negative 7. So meron tayong 0, negative 7, 5, 6, 7, and meron tayong negative 7, 0. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so ito ngayon ang ating line na tatawaging x plus y plus 7 equals 0. Na kung saan ang ating circle, ang center ng ating circle ay nandito sa linyang ito. So since this is a point of tangency, maybe our circle is naandito because this is tangent to this point, or ang ating circle ay naandito. Okay? So this is just the rough graphing. So alin kaya sa dalawang ito ang ating tatawaging circle? Okay? So meron tayong process. So ang pinakauna nating process, kailangan meron tayong background sa distance formula. Distance between 2 points at saka distance between a point and a line. So yun lamang yung ating paiikutan para malaman natin ano yung equation ng ating circle. Kasi ang goal natin dito, we need first to solve this equation, the entire equation, para makuha natin where is the center and where is the radius. So dalawa lang ang kailangan. Okay, yung center at saka yung radius para magamit natin yung ating standard form na x plus h minus h square plus y minus k square equals r square, in which ang ating center ay hk at ang ating r is our radius. Okay, so let's start. Okay, if you think of this equation, from this point of tangency and this line, we all know na ang center ng ating circle ay nakay line x plus y plus 7 equals 0. So yun ang sinabi dito sa given. The center on the line x plus y plus 7 equals 0. So since our center denotes hk, so pwede nating palitan ang equation that h refers to x and k refers to y. Okay, so palitan natin. We have h plus k plus 7 equals 0. Bakit natin kailangan palitan? Because hk is part of the solution ng ating line na x plus y plus 7 equals 0. Okay, so then the next thing that we have to do is, okay, so equate the equation in terms of k or in terms of h. So in terms of h natin, that is h is equal to negative k minus 7. So this will be your first equation. Okay, so to get for the second equation, we all know that, for example only, assume that this is the center. The center is at hk. If we're going to get the distance from the center hk to the point of tangency, this one, the point of tangency which is negative 4, that refers to our radius. Okay, so ulit. The center at hk, if we're going to get its distance from the point of tangency, which is negative 4, this is our radius. Or let us denote it by radius 1. Okay, so this is our radius. So R1 is equal to, when we are going to get the distance between 2 points, kapag kumuha tayo ng distance sa dalawang point, ginagamit natin yung ating normal distance formula, which is the square root of x sub 1 minus x sub 2 square plus y sub 1 minus y sub 2 square. That is the square root of x sub 1 is h minus, we have x sub 2 which is negative. So negative times negative, positive 4 squared, plus y sub 1 is k minus negative 4, negative times negative is positive 4 squared. So what is our r sub 1? That is the square root of h plus 4 squared plus k plus 4 squared is equal to r sub 1. So this will be our second equation. Actually, yung second equation natin, we can make it in terms only of k, or in terms in k only. Bakit? Kasi meron tayong value ng h sa ating first equation. So gawin natin para mas madali yung ating pagsisolve. Okay, so r sub 1 is equal to the square root of, ang ating h ay negative k minus 7. So that is negative k minus 7 plus 4 square. Plus, meron tayong k plus 4 squared. So our r sub 1 now is equal to the square root of negative k, negative 7 plus 4 is negative 3 square, plus we have k plus 4 squared. So this is our original second equation. Okay, na kung saan, kung mapapansin nyo, lahat ng ating variable under the radical sign is k. For first equation of our radius. Okay, take a look again in our illustration. The center HK is a tangent to the line 3x minus 4y equals 4. Pwede natin kuhanin ang distance ni center HK kay tangent line 3x minus 4y equals 4. Pwede natin kuhanin si center HK kay tangent line 3x minus 4y equals 4. So ano yung gagamitin natin? Kapag kinuha natin ang distance nito, simula dito hanggang kay tangent line, that will be also a radius. At yun ang tatawagin nating second radius. Okay, so ito ngayon yung ating R2. When you get the distance between the tangent line and the center HK, that will be our second radius. So R sub 2 is equal to, ano ba yung formula na ginagamit natin pag kumukuha tayo ng distance between a point and a line? We have ax sub 1 plus by sub 1 plus c all over the square root of a square plus b square. Okay, so para makuha natin, ano ba yung sinasabi nating ax sub 1? So na-explain ko na siya dun sa nauna kong video. Kung napanood yung first video ko, makikita nyo kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng distance na ito. Okay, so for r sub 2, we have a, which is, this is in the standard form. So gawin natin siyang in general form. We have 3x minus 4y minus 4 equals 0. Ito ang gagamitin natin ngayong equation, which is the general equation. So meron tayong a, that is 3 times our x sub 1. X sub 1 is h. We have b. Our b here is negative 4. Y sub 1 is k plus c. Our c is negative 4. All over the square root of a square. Our a is 3. We have 3 square plus our b is negative 4. Negative 4 square. So what is our r sub 2? 3h minus 4k minus 4 all over the square root of 3 square is 9 plus negative 4 square is 16. Or this will be 3h minus 4k minus 4 over 9 plus 16 is the square root of 25. For our r sub 2, okay, so for our r sub 2, para makuha natin yung ating r sub 2, makikita nyo meron tayo ditong in terms of h. So para matanggal yung h, palitan ulit natin siya nito. That is 3 times negative k minus 7 minus 4k minus 4 over the square root of 25 is 5. So ano ngayon ang ating r sub 2? R sub 2 is negative 3 times negative k, negative 3k. 3 times negative 7, negative 21, minus 4k, minus 4 all over 5. Okay, next. Let us solve for r sub 2. Tanggalin na natin to. Okay, so for our r sub 2, so r sub 2 is equal to negative 3k minus 4k is negative 7k. Negative 21 minus 4, negative 25 over 5. So this is our r sub 2 or second equation. Okay, so para makuha na natin ang ating value ng r, okay, so one of the theorems in our circle states that all radii na circle are congruent. Okay, that's why in the definition of the circle, sabi dito, it is the locus of all points in a plane in which or whose distances from a fixed point, which is the center, to any point on the circle are equal or the same. Okay, so ang tinutukoy natin na distance from the fixed point to any point on the circle is yung kanyang radius. Okay, so sabi natin all radius or all radii are equal. So ibig sabihin, si r sub 1 at si r sub 2 ay equal kasi parehas silang radius. So r sub 1 is equal to r sub 2. Ano bang r sub 1 natin? We have the square root of negative k minus 3 square plus k plus 4 square equals our r sub 2 is negative 7k minus 25 over 5. Let us square both sides para matanggalan natin itong radical sign. Squaring both sides. So we have negative k minus 3 square plus k plus 4 square equals, we have negative 7k minus 25 square all over 25. Okay, so kapag in-square mo ito, kailangan naka-square yung binomial natin. Negative 7k minus 25 over, which is 5 square, is 25. Okay, so let us continue our solution. Okay, so tanggalin natin to. Okay, so expanding this binomial, let us expand. We have negative 7, negative k square is k square. We have negative k times negative 3, positive 3k times 2, plus 6k, negative 3 square, plus 9, plus k square, plus 8k, plus 16 is equal to negative 7 square, plus negative 7k square is, okay, so let me get it. So, tanggalin na lang natin ito. Dire-diretso naman tayo. Basta we have the first equation, h equals negative 7, negative k minus 7. That is our first equation. Okay, so let us expand this. We have k square plus 6k plus 9 plus k square plus 8k plus 16 equals negative 7k square. We have 49k square. Negative 7 times negative 25 is positive. What? Positive 100. Okay, 125. Tama ba? 25 times 7, 5, 3, 14, 17, 175. Plus 175k. And then we also have negative 25 square plus 625 all over 25. Okay, so let us multiply both sides by 25. Before we multiply, let us simplify first. K square, that is 2k square, 6k at 8k, plus 14k, 9 plus 16, plus 25 equals 49k square, plus 175k, plus 625 over 25. Okay, so the next thing that you have to do is, okay, so para makuha natin yung value ng k dito, let us multiply both sides by 25. Okay, so that is 25 times 2k square, 50k square, and that is 300, what is 25 times 14k? What is 25 times 14? 350. 350k plus, okay, plus 625. Sorry, because we have negative 7 times 25 is 175 times 2. This will be 350. 350k is equal to 49k squared plus 100 plus 350k plus 625 because you have to cancel 25. Okay, next is combining like terms. 50k squared minus 49k squared, that is k squared. 350, pag niliban to doon, magiging negative. 625, pag niliban, magiging 0. So, k squared equals 0. Our k is equal to 0. So, tandaan natin that our center is at hk. So, meron na tayong value ng k. Ang kailangan natin ay value ng h. So, para makuha natin ang value ng h, dito tayo kukuha. So, h is equal to negative 0 minus k. Since we don't have negative 0, therefore, h is equal to negative 7. So, nasaan ang center ng circle? Ang center ng circle ay nakay negative 7, 0. So, therefore, ang tinutukoy natin na circle ay ito. Bakit? Kasi nandito ang ating center. Ng ating center ay ito. Negative 7, 0. But wait, hindi pa yan ang final answer natin kasi yan pa lang yung center. Kailangan natin ulit hanapin yung kanyang radius. So, paano natin makukuha ang kanyang radius? So, pwede natin gamitin yung ating second equation para makuha natin ang radius. Okay, so ang ating second equation, ang ating r sub 2 is negative 7k minus 25 over 5. If k is equal to 0, okay, so that is negative 7 times 0 minus 25 over 5. So our r is equal to negative 25 over 5 is negative 5. But we don't have negative length. Kaya ang gagawin natin, we have to put absolute value to make it positive. So, our radius will be, 5 units. So, meron kang center ngayon at meron ka na ngayong radius na 5 units. Pwede mo na ngayong makuha ang equation ng circle. Kasi meron ka ng center, meron ka ng radius. So, para makuha natin ang standard form, you have x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So, x minus, ang ating h is negative 7. Negative times negative is positive 7 squared. Plus, we have y minus our k ay 0 squared equals our r is 5 squared. So, our standard form, x plus 7 squared plus y squared equals 25. So this is the standard form of the equation of circle. So if you get it, okay, so don't forget to subscribe and watch the entire video para mas mahasa yung skill nyo in math. See you on my next video.